difficulties. Well out there, is my sound quality good? So we're gonna talk about the 5G in the New World Order. I know y'all probably heard about the 5G rolling out. Everybody think that the COVID-19 is a cover up for the 5G and all this stuff. There's a lot of speculations out there that I realized lately, and I'm gonna share that with y'all in this video. And I really need y'all help with this video because y'all gonna have to help me eat some of this food right here. So yeah, we're gonna talk about the shocking truth, man. It's finally exposed now. And welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I just started doing mukbangs or whatever. So I'm really late. It's 1 o'clock here, Pacific Standard Time, and I would have been ate breakfast by now, but I definitely wanted to get this video out. I'm supposed to be eating lunch right now, so I'm gonna have to eat lunch at dinner time now. But you know, due to the fact that this 5G stuff coming out, I want y'all to definitely be healthy out there, man, because health is wealth, okay? So if you're in here right now, give this video a thumbs up right now, all right? Let me know if you can hear me well. Is the sound quality great? Just let me know. Just simply write in like it's good or is it bad? Because we're going to talk about this 5G and the New World Order. So the sound quality is good. All right, Lisa said it's good. All right, Jamil said it's good. All right, great. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. So this is quarantine. We can eat and social distancing when we go out. That sucks because you can't get close to people and all that madness. But yeah, so y'all gonna have to watch me eat a little bit. I got a lot of food here, man. Mostly I got like an alkaline diet here, okay? An alkaline diet that I do every single day. I am a pescatarian. However, I might eat a steak like every month just to cheat a little bit. But yeah, it's a cover up for the 5G. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Let me know. So one of my favorite fruits that I love to eat in the morning when I wake up, I actually had some last night, as a matter of fact, is a melon and cantaloupe. As you can see, I got the cantaloupe here. It's good, man. It's really good for you. Very, very healthy. And what I normally do is I put some of this Classico seasoning on my fruit. How many of y'all had that before? When I was in California, I had this guy make me a fruit bowl, and that was the first time I ever seen him put this seasoning on it. And ever since then, I've been buying this seasoning to put on my fruit. And the reason why I buy it is because it got lime in it. It got like a lime flavor in it. And it just brings the fruit or the flavor out of the fruit, man. So what y'all think about this 5G? Speak up, let your voice be heard, leave a comment. She said she know 5G is here. So what's the name of it again? What's the name of this? It's called Tajin Classico seasoning. You can buy it from your grocery store. Yep. I thought you would want to explain. Well, I am going to explain it. I gotta eat because I haven't had breakfast this morning. I have not ate anything. My stomach is growling. Okay, so just let me like take down this cantaloupe right here, and I'm gonna talk to you about this 5G stuff and what I think about it. You want to be able to buy, sell, or work without vaccination shots. It can't be true. How they gonna make everybody take a vaccination shot? I mean, everybody gonna have to take a vaccination shot, right? You gotta find me some evidence on that. So everybody's saying that this COVID-19 is a cover up for them to roll out 5G, but I did my research on both of them and whatnot. But y'all gotta understand. The fact of the matter is there are really people out there suffering from COVID-19 virus, okay? Now, Here's the thing that I was telling somebody who commented in the community post last night when I made that status, like, you know, what do y'all think about this? Do y'all think it's new age, new world order agenda? Do you think that the animals transmitted this virus, or do you think that it's a 5G cover up? And a lot of y'all said it's the new world order agenda. Um, and the question I'm having to ask right now is like, what is actually the new world order agenda? What is this new world order thing that I keep hearing about? Because last time I checked and did my research on the new world order, that was like 5 years ago. And I got way over that philosophy a long time ago. So I see a lot of y'all still out there holding on to that philosophy that there is trying to be a new world order, or there would be a new world order, and that this COVID-19 has a lot to do with it. But the fact of the matter is, there are really people in the hospital sick. I know people that are nurses that are really tending to sick people that really have this. So it is not like it doesn't exist. It really is real. But here's the catch. You don't really know that you have a virus until a doctor diagnoses you and tells you that you have a virus. Who knows where you're going to contract it, the symptoms of a virus from. That's where this whole 5G comes in. And people are like, you know, they already got it rolled out. That's the reason why people are getting sick, because the radiation from the 5G. Is that really true or not? You tell me. So, yeah, so what I do in the morning when I wake up, if y'all ain't seen a video, if y'all haven't seen, give this video a thumbs up if you're in here. But if y'all haven't seen the video that I made when I used to stay in California, I made another morning routine video where I was showing y'all my morning regimen. And some of the stuff I had in that video, and that video is going to be right here. So if you want to go back and like rewatch that video, it's going to be right up there. All right, we'll put them up here today. So I normally eat fruit in the morning. As soon as I wake up, I eat fruit. But before I eat the fruit, I drink some water. Preferably, I like distilled water and spring water. So it's the first thing I drink. I don't drink no juice. I don't get soda, no alcohol, nothing. As soon as I get up in the morning, instead of, you know, you ready to get started, it's like fuel in a gas tank, okay? And just drink it. Now, if you want to get really fancy, if you want to get real fancy, when it comes to put this water right here, what you would do is put some of this in it, and this is the mother vinegar. And you only need a little bit of this, man. This is high in alkaline too. This definitely cleans the body of all bacteria. It's an antibacterial vinegar, so it literally just cleanses the body of all toxins. It is also a detoxer, so if you have a upset stomach, when you wake up, you get some of this and it will go straight through your intestines like super fast. So I'm not gonna pour it in my water or anything. I'm just gonna take a little tablespoon of it like that. That's all you need. All you need is just a little droplet of it, because it's so strong. And if you drink too much, you'll choke on it. It's really that strong. So see how strong it is, like woo, already. And then I'll just, you know, continue back drinking my water. Now, for those of you out there who want to get super fancy with it, like you want to get really fancy with your like morning regimen, all right, and you really want to boost up the body's immune system. That's what we need right now in this time of the COVID-19. You got to have a really powerful immune system. And remember, an alkaline diet, alkaline morning regimens is the booster to your immune system. You want to get the electricity flowing in the body, okay? You want to get the electrons and the atoms or whatever doing their job in the cell community. Advisors of that is lemons, okay? So if you want to get real fancy with your water, man, put a lemon in it. Drop a lemon in it, okay? And lemon is also good for your energy in the morning. Instead of, you know, drinking coffee and a whole bunch of sugar and stuff like that, you just drop a lemon in your water. Let that set, let it marinate. And I'm gonna tell you what the benefits of a lemon are. So underestimated. So the benefits of drinking lemon water, it promotes hydration. Okay, so it basically keeps the body hydrated. Okay, I don't know how the lemon works with that, but somehow it keeps the body hydrated once you drink this whole glass of water. I guess that's why Gatorade made the first Gatorade. What was it, lemon lime or something like that? Um, it's a good source of vitamin C. It supports weight loss. So again, like I said, it's a detoxer. So this also does the same thing this does, which cleanses the body of all toxins and waste that's unnecessary. And it aids in digestion. And it freshens breath. Wow, I never knew that one. So this lemon water will freshen your breath in the morning. I guess it does a better job than toothpaste and Listerine, according to Google. But and it also prevents kidney stones. So um, I don't know about you, man, but you know, in my lineage of blood, you know, from where I'm from, man, most people that I ever knew, they died because of health problems. You know, it really wasn't any tragic events or nothing like that. It was always health problems. So if you can relate to that, like if you know a lot of people around you that have really bad health problems, why not you be the first one to start implementing that into, you know, your lineage and your DNA, your bloodline and your family. Start implementing health into the DNA so that when, you know, your kids have kids or their kids have kids, it'll be in a system that, you know, eating healthy is the way to be. I'll definitely drink a glass of water before I do anything. I heard some of y'all in the comment section say that they starting to build towers right now, and that's why we're on lockdown right now, because they're going out and they're building up these cellular towers and putting these nodes on them, these cells, so that they can roll out the 5G. Is that true? Let me know. Are they really out here creating towers while we're stuck in the house? Is that really real, or is that just a conspiracy too? Okay, just speak up, let your voice be heard, and let me know. So I'm gonna answer your questions too if y'all writing it in right now. Are they building towers right now? You know, the 4G network that we use right now, um, they are individual towers, okay, and they're spread it out maybe every 10 homes. Somebody said yes, 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 that it's true. Yes, it's really real. It's very harmful. We have a bunch of reptilians running our government. What are reptilians? Um, so a lot of y'all think that it's really true. They're really building towers out here for this 5G stuff. I'm still yet to see a AT&T truck out here building a tower. I've never seen it, so that's why I'm asking y'all. Um, so those lures make the towers make your DNA disappear. I drove past a huge one today. Okay, so I didn't really get a definite answer on that, just except for yes. How do y'all know this for a fact? Do you see this in real life and in your neighborhood? They are definitely up to something. Most definitely true, says Mimi Holistic. Well, I can speculate too, and I can say, you know, I would say, man, something deeper is happening, something undercover is definitely happening, but I can't necessarily say if I can say that they building towers for 5G and stuff. Because I've been doing my research on the 5G, and it literally just rolled out, like 2020, like it just rolled out. I do a lot of investing into the stock market and whatnot, and so one of the ideas I had was to invest in a company other than a phone company, such as Qualcomm, who creates is it Qualcomm? Qualcomm, who creates the computer chips for Android phones, um, and whatnot. So I try to look a little bit more in-depth perspective on who to invest in. And so I'm looking at these companies that create these chips for these phones, like Apple chips are made by Apple, okay? And so I'm looking at the manufacturers of these chips, and they are definitely creating 5G phones from now on. As a matter of fact, Samsung Galaxy, the new Samsung Galaxy, is the Galaxy 5 or 10 or something like that. New Samsung Galaxy by Verizon has 5G capability on it. But the problem with 5G capability is that there aren't any nodes or towers yet built. So if you get a 5G phone like from Samsung, it's not going to be able to be active with the 5G network yet because it's not fully rolled out. And don't you know how long it would take them to roll out this 5G stuff? This will take a long time. They got to go to every neighborhood in the country and put these nodes. This will take a long time. And not only that, it will take millions upon multi-millions of dollars. So a lot of people say it's already rolled out. Well, if it is rolled out, I don't think that it will necessarily be 100% ready to be like launched or whatnot until like maybe 2022 or 2023 or something like that. It's almost just like 4G. I remember when you got 4G, how you couldn't even really get to the 4G bars in some towns, like in rural areas. You have to go in the center city to get like 4G. And it's still like that today. Like you can have your 4G network phone, 4G LTE, whatever you got, and you can't always have 4G capability everywhere you go because your phone is never at that fourth bar. It is never at that fourth bar, not unless you're like, it's a clear blue sky day, you're in an area where there's a lot of suburbs, or you're near a city and it's highly populated, but chances are still kind of slim that you will always stay on 4G network all day long. So speaking of 5G, it may be rolled out, and I agree with y'all on that. And they could be very well building nodes and towers and cells to be able to connect this 5G network to your new phone, because you're gonna have to get a new phone that has the capability of using 5G. But I don't necessarily think that it's gonna be something that is like gonna impact us like before summer. I remember when 2G first came out, 2G gave us the ability to finally text message people. We could never text message. All right, we were just coming out of those, we were just getting Blackberries and stuff like that. So 2G gave us the ability to text message. 3G gave us the ability to be online. We could actually be online and talk to people in different countries, right? Right? Then 4G gave us the ability to be able to watch movies and stream live and do all the stuff that like I'm doing now on the phone, okay? And the 5th generation is just gonna be like 1,000 times more stronger bandwidth than all of those. So do you really think that it's something that is bad, or do you think that we need to be able to stream videos on YouTube without it having a buffer? Wouldn't you like to download a 4-hour movie, okay, that would normally take you 2 hours to download and be able to download it in 3.6 seconds using the 5G network? Would you rather be able to do that? Would you rather be able to ride around in autonomous cars such as Tesla, smart cars, and be able to communicate with another car from your car? Like, would you rather be able to not have to drive your car and let your car drive for you on the highway because it's an autonomous car because of the 5G network? I don't know. You ask yourself if this is something that is going to be dangerous to our well-being, or if it actually might improve our well-being. I don't know, it may be a little bit of both. But one of my favorite things I like to eat, man, also is sandwiches. I love freaking sandwiches. And this sandwich right here is a typical sandwich. It's a typical sandwich. I got turkey meat on it. I don't eat ham. Don't eat any ham and pork and stuff like that, folks. That stuff is not good for you. If you do eat ham or any type of pork, make sure you balance it out like every blue moon. Eat it seldomly, okay? It's like the least common denominator of food to eat, okay? But eat it in moderation, of course. But this is turkey with tomatoes and a hell of a lot of onions and romaine lettuce, and I love this. One second, y'all. One second. I am still hungry, y'all. I'm talking too much, but I'm still hungry. Y'all, you don't always have to get up in the morning and eat fruits and sandwiches, okay? But my point in making this video is always start your body off with health in the morning, because health is wealth. When your body feel good, your mind feel good, and you begin to think better, and you can attract better. You can manifest things better, and you just feel better. You'll be in a higher vibration when you feel better. When that body is happy, when you lit, when your energy is high, you think so sharply, and you are able to be, you'll be so aware of all your manifestations that come into your reality because your body is happy. But you don't always got to eat fruits, and you don't always got to eat sandwiches and stuff. This is another food that's high in alkaline, and y'all know what this is. This is celery, just straight up celery. You can definitely cut up some celery in the morning, put it in a bowl, a plate, whatever you want to do. I like to eat my celery with ranch dressing. I don't got the ranch up here right now, but I like to eat my celery in the morning with ranch dressing. I'll probably eat about 4 heads, about that much, about 4 heads. So that'd be like 8 pieces of it, you know what I mean? Chopped up in a bowl, straight celery with ranch dressing, with the water, the lemon water. Another thing you can eat that is extremely high in alkaline is cucumbers. This is something my grandpa kind of raised me on, eating cucumbers, like plain cucumbers in a bowl, right? Chop the cucumbers up when you wake up in the morning. Chop the cucumbers up in a bowl. Once again, just half of the cucumber, okay? Just half of it. Once you skin it, skin the skin off of it and chop it up, you put it in a bowl, and then you get the sprinkle some white vinegar on it. Pour some white vinegar on the cucumbers, right? Vinegar is also good. Not only this mother vinegar, but the white vinegar is also good for you too. And that gets rid of headaches. Let me look up the benefits of that white vinegar real quick. But what you do is put that white vinegar on your cucumbers, and then you sprinkle some pepper and some salt on the cucumbers. Let's see what the benefits of white vinegar are. Let me see. I know there gotta be some health benefits to this stuff. So anything, it's an acidic acid content. So what vinegar really does, and I forgot to mention, gets real bad headaches, or you have really bad anxiety, and you don't really know where it derives from, or if you get like panicky, nervous kind of like, if you drink vinegar, that's usually due to a high blood pressure or high blood sugar. So if you drink a teaspoon of vinegar, or if you drink white vinegar or put that white vinegar on your cucumbers, it'll definitely keep your blood sugar low. And also lower and reduce your cholesterol too, because once again, it's an acidic acid, okay? But it's good for the body. The body consists of a lot of different acids, okay? Like a lot of different acids, man. So that's why this also blends in with the body really well, okay? But yeah, that white vinegar, man, is really good. Kills bacteria. It says it kills bacteria. Yeah. So they have a lot of advice for how to use it clean on here. But you can mix it with water, juice. It is safe to drink. It has a pH level of 2.4 and 3.3 because it is acidic, of course. So since they don't get it twisted, the vinegar being that acidic, it will not erode the tissue of the body. Okay, it's not that high in pH level. All right, so it's just good for you. So that's another thing you might want to do in the morning: celery, cucumbers, and here's another one: carrots. Carrots. Eating carrots in the morning is very helpful to the body, as well as celery, cantaloupe, melon, all this stuff. Ranch dressing on mine once again. The whole objective in eating like alkaline food in the morning is not eating too much in the morning. I know one morning I had pancakes, I had eggs, sausage. I had that typical Southern traditional breakfast, and my body like went crazy like an hour after, because putting all that sugar, that syrup, that Dole poultry in the body like that, that sausage, that pork, and it's just too much for the body, and so it doesn't make you feel good, especially if you want to have a long productive day, and you want to be out having fun. You definitely want to eat as less as possible, but I'm just giving you some different choices you want to eat in the morning to drink with that water. Here's another one right here that's very good for you, which is called StarKist Chunk Like Tuna. That's very healthy, man. And you can buy these in the package at like Walmart or the grocery store for like 99 cents if they have them on sale. Regular price for these things are like $1.99 because it's so healthy. I mean, it's got so much protein in tuna. When the last time you had fish oil? You need fish oil in order to like help the bones in the body, you know. How many of you get out of bed and your body and bones and shit be cracking? That's because it needs fish oil in between your bones and the cartilage in between the bones, okay? So you have to have fish oil, all right? That is very good for the body. And it's inside of tuna, okay? So this pack right here, it's an easy pack. You just open it up and you just use your fork or whatever. Just eat the tuna straight out the pack in the morning, whatever, drink your water. Or drink some pineapple juice in the morning, whatever you prefer. But just make sure you're drinking something that it doesn't have any sugar in it, and it has vitamins and stuff like that in it. So that almost sums it up. Let's get back to some more of this 5G stuff. So when it comes to 5G, man, a lot of people saying it's gonna start health problems, okay, because of the high level of technology, the bandwidth, and the amount of radiation is going to be beaming off into the universe. And I guess a lot of people can't take that type of radiation and that type of energy, and it makes perfect sense. But somebody was telling me, hey, that's the reason why so many people have the so-called COVID-19, because, you know, they can't handle this 5G that's rolling out. Is that true? Is it because the 5G? Y'all need to correct me if I'm wrong here. I'm still trying to figure this whole thing out, man. So my question is this. I mean, wouldn't you mind having faster internet speeds? Or would you rather like your videos buffer, you know? I used 5G one time. Everybody said yes, yes, no, no. I want to be able to choose, okay? Hold on. With that being said, did you know, here's a fact. Did you know before they had lights to be able to illuminate every city, that so many people opposed that theory? Did you know that? Before illumination became common, they thought that it was going against religion, God, everything. They did. I can't remember what year it was, 19 something. If you look it up, you'll see what I'm talking about. Once upon a time, when there were not enough lights in the whole city, okay, and they were trying to put it around, just like they putting 5G and all these network towers up, people opposed it because of dogma, because of religion. They said that my dog is going to see your dog and want to mate with your dog, and God don't want that to happen. So we don't need lights. We need to be able to, you know, just use the sunlight and the night light. And, you know, it just goes to show you how when there's change coming along, everything always gets opposed first. I mean, who's to say that 4G wasn't bad when we didn't have 2G? You know, when we had cordless phones. You know, we walking around the house with the cordless phones and stuff like that. Who's to say that 4G wasn't bad at those times when we were walking around the house using rotary phones? I'm just saying. A friend of mine's sister was diagnosed and having the virus. Okay, sorry to hear that. I would not get 5G. My health is more important to me. It's about dollars, government. Well, I mean, your health is important, but that's why we're talking about this good old health regimen right here with this alkaline diet in it. That's the reason why I'm eating this, because if they are going to roll out a high efficiency network such as 5G that is 1,000 times faster than 4G, okay, and it's going to be putting off all this this so-called negative radiation, then you definitely have to be able to eat the proper diet in order to be able to deal with a society like 5G network. Okay, you have to eat this stuff. This is very important. No longer can be eating sugar, fat foods, high in cholesterol, foods high in sodium, trans fat, none of all that, like pork, chicken, too much. But I can say this, folks. I don't know where our world is gonna go once this whole thing plays out. But I know something is gonna change. Something is gonna change. It's gonna be a different reality. I mean, it's obvious. Everything is gonna change dramatically. Something is happening. I can't say that something is happening. There's no way all these companies can shut down. Your job can shut down. I can't even go to Apple to get a replacement for my cell phone screen. My cell phone screen cracked. You see it? I can't even go get a replacement for that because it's closed. There's no way all this stuff can be closed and everything still be functioning as normal, except we're just not outside doing the daily activities that we normally do. They're able to print up $917,000 every second. That is a fact. Look that up. The U.S. Treasury is printing up $917,000 every second. All right, every second. Not only that, you're gonna get some of this money. I know some of y'all gonna get stimulus checks and stuff like that at what, $1,200 and $2,000. They're gonna be sending you stimulus checks. So there's a lot of money being printed up. But the thing is this: how is that possible with an economy that is dropping and falling and everything is closed? That's why I'm saying something is up. I don't know if it's 5G. I won't say it's anything to do with New World Order, but something is up. Let me know what you think. Speak up, let your voice be heard. Leave your comments so it'll be permanent on this video. So, I mean, maybe we're just in over our heads. Maybe we could use 5G. Maybe the cell phone companies, they can't get all the data into a 4G stream like that. Maybe they really do need more bandwidth to put more data into your life because you want things super fast. And that's saying that this 5G is going to be faster than fiber optics. How many of you ever use a fiber optic network? Do you know how fast fiber optics is? Fiber optics is so fast, as soon as you finish typing in your domain to go to a website, it gets on the screen instantly. All the flash, multi-macro media pops up on the screen and it's instantly there in a split second. That's how fast fiber optic is. But the reason why fiber optic is not able to be used by like everybody in the whole world is because it doesn't have the same mobility rate as 4G would. 4G is more like wireless. Fiber optics is more like landline, cable, glass. Okay, glass that has to be run through a line, like light traveling through a glass, like spectrum. And so that's what this 5G is going to do. 5G is going to take over the fiber optic network, okay? Because like I said, fiber optic is not able to be as mobile as 5G will be. So it's supposed to be, 5G is supposed to be much more compatible than fiber optic. So that's incredible. That is an incredible speed of data being processed at one time. When I used to stay in California and I was using fiber optics to upload my videos here on YouTube, I could upload my videos on YouTube in like freaking 1 minute. The video will upload in like 1 freaking minute, right? As opposed to now, when I upload my video, it takes about 45 minutes to an hour and I'm using 4G. I don't even use Wi-Fi. I use 4G to upload these videos, and it takes like almost an hour, as opposed to fiber optics, which takes like I would compare fiber optics closer to 5G to any other network, of course, but it took maybe about 1 minute. Now imagine what 5G would do. It'd probably be like 3-4 seconds. Upload your video 3 or 4 seconds to your YouTube vloggers out there. That is fast. You know how many videos you can put out in one day? It's a lot. But anyway, now is the time to be very healthy. If you're not investing XRP, they said hardwire your internet into your house. Undersea cables or fiber optic. Undersea cables are fiber optics. You don't use a microwave. Oh, that's crazy. You don't even use a microwave. Oh my God. She's really on her radiation deflection regimen. See people started burning some down. Y'all are off the chain. So yeah, man, if you're not on a diet right now, a strict diet, if you're in here right now, give this video a thumbs up, by the way, for you late bloomers that came in here late. You need to start eating healthy, man. I don't know what you eat on a regular basis. If you're not buying pineapple juice, if you're not buying bananas, when the last time you ate a fruit, if you can't answer that question, if you don't know when the last time you ate a vegetable sandwich or anything like that, you got to start eating healthy, especially if you want to manifest stuff and use the law of attraction at a high level. You know, you want to be on a high frequency vibration. You have to eat healthy. Very imperative. Healthy don't start radiation. That's true. That's true. It doesn't start radiation. But folks, let's think holistically. Like, do you think that this 5G is going to be so dangerous that the same people who puts it into the society, you don't think that they have to deal with the health effects of it also? Or are they going to be walking around with a cloak on? Are they going to be like immune or something like that? Ask yourself. This is not something that only a few people will have to experience if it does roll out. But the shocking truth finally exposed. Everybody has to experience this because this is a worldwide thing. This is not something that a few people in one neighborhood have to like experience. Everybody has to experience it. Government officials, teachers, doctors, scientists. Are they going to be exempt from 5G? Or are they worried about the health effects of the radiation that the 5G is going to emit? So let's think about it in a universal perspective. I know you probably be hearing a little, it could be to your well-being, but the truth of the reality is everybody has to deal with it. And like I said, I don't think this is anything to really be afraid of yet, because I highly doubt that it's like really rolled out to the point right now that it's actually 100% functional right now. Like, it's active. Like, I don't really believe that quite yet. So somebody says, Mom taught you to not talk with food in your mouth. Nah, I can't do that. That's really hard. Yogurt is also good for you, folks. Get the yogurt. I always check the back on the nutrition facts and make sure this stuff is actually like 100% of what it say, because they could lie to you on the very front of all the cover of the food. They could lie to you and say 100% fruit juice, 100% healthy, all this. They lie on the front just to get you to buy it, because that's what a brand do. It captivates your attention and draws on your curiosity and make you think that what you're about to eat is what is said on the front. But they can't hide the truth because it's on the back in the nutritional facts. So I always go to the back and just go through the nutritional facts and just look at what it actually contains. If it has sugar in it, if it has cholesterol, trans fat, and most of all, what you want to be looking for when you look on the back of your nutrition facts is you want to look and see how many vitamins that it contains. It must You must only get food that contains lots of vitamins in it, lots of nutrients in it. Like this one has what, 200 milligrams of calcium, vitamin D 3.2 milligrams. There we go. I just intake calcium right there. And when is the last time I had milk? I can't even remember the last time I had milk. But listen, this is 200 milligrams of milk right here. For those of you who are lactose intolerant and you don't drink milk anymore, I know because it ain't a lot of kids subscribe. But if you don't drink milk anymore, you don't eat cereal and Fruity Pebbles and Captain Crunch, you still need to intake calcium because once again, calcium does just what the fish oil does. It makes your bones strong, and your bones need that. So you'll stop, you know, when you're in a bed with your wife, you'll stop cracking and creaking and bones pop, pop, pop. Bones popping, boy. Them bones popping. That boy skinny. Pop, pop. You be like, pop, pop. Be trying to do the dance, be like, pop, pop, pop. I'm like, what's that, baby? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Let me eat me some yogurt to get my bones strong. Just mess with y'all. So we getting to the end of this mukbang, whatever. I'm gonna start doing this often. Next time I do this, y'all make sure y'all bring y'all meal too. What else you got? So, let me read some of these comments. So it's so weird how so many people are getting sick, getting headaches. I was just about to get into that. That's a good explanation right there as to what we're talking about right now. And I think the reason why this is happening not only is because most people lack high level immune systems, but most people are not eating healthy. That's one of the biggest reasons why I think this coronavirus is gonna wake people up a little bit, because it draws us back to identifying our health. You know, coming in close connection with our health. That's very important. If you're on this journey to spiritual enlightenment, spiritual awakening, health is wealth. Health is the number one thing in order to like enlighten yourself, more so to speak. But not only that, but you know, these headaches and all this insomnia that you're having, this anxiety, all that stuff probably more than likely comes from the technology that we're using. Me personally, right now, I'm just an average person, but I got a laptop right here that's turned on, connected to Wi-Fi. I got an iPad right here that I'm talking to you on that's connected to 4G network and Wi-Fi and radiation or whatever you call it. Then I got my cell phone right here. It's constantly streaming. It's 4G, Apple phone connected to Wi-Fi. So all these Wi-Fi streams on a quantum level are moving and beaming all around me right now. And the brain and the mind has to take that in. And even if we can't see it, we're laying in the bed at night before we go to sleep, watching Netflix and watching YouTube videos and stuff like that. And this light that we have to take in goes into the retinas and the cones in our eyes, and it makes us think it's still daytime. And so we don't never really want to go to sleep, and we find ourselves having insomnia and having a hard time going to sleep. I know recently, like even me myself, I can admit, because I am guilty of this also, which is staying on your phone late at night and not having nothing to do, especially in these quarantine times. But I've had to take NyQuil from time to time just to get myself to wind down, because of the energy that's coming in from the technological devices are so strong that I can't even wind myself down sometimes. So one of the things that you must do to really replace all of that is you gotta eat healthy, man. Especially right before you go to sleep, like 7 o'clock. Do I know what chemtrails are? Absolutely. Those things that the smoke that the jet leaves behind in the air. So is this the new world order or what? Are we currently in the cusp of a new world order? Will 5G take over the whole wide world? Will lockdown be lifted? What do you think? Will more people go away because of the coronavirus? Somebody says yes, New World Order. Global takeover. Hey, it could very well be. Who knows? Somebody says, but we'll be okay. They will begin 20 gigahertz, which disturbs oxygen molecules by. So that's the thing. It's so many different speculations, so many different opinions, so many different ideas out there, so much information to the point that we don't know what is truly going on here. So the only thing that I can possibly say that we can do as a collective consciousness of people is keep high vibration energies going as much as we can. Stay away from the negative energy and the fake news, and just try to like raise your vibration by watching things that you really love to watch and partaking in things that you really love to do. I know you can't really go outside and do as much as you want to do like you normally do, but take this time out to go outside and meditate. Go outside and meditate. You know, go to a park, walk your dog. I know some of y'all been doing that. Take a jog around your neighborhood. Do some calisthenics. You know, if you can't go to the gym, go outside and do some calisthenics, you know, and stretch. So we can't let this take away our livelihood, man. So we got to really be mindful of how to like be versatile in times like this. And make sure that when you are in the house and you are, you know, on this quarantine, make sure you are intaking as much health, organic, whole foods as you can, because you don't want to, when this is over, you don't want to go back outside and be like 30 pounds heavier or 100 pounds heavier because you've been eating the whole time. Okay, so that about sums this up. Thank you so much for tuning in, folks. This has been a 5G New World Order mukbang video. We have just revealed some shocking truths. The truth is finally out, it's exposed. 5G is rolling out. Is really rolling out, and the New World Order is still a chance that that's likely to really even exist, but we'll see as the weeks progress. For those of you who haven't had a conversation with me one-on-one, you know you slipping. You are definitely slipping, but thank you so much for tuning into the video. I really appreciate the person who gave me the $200 super chat. I really appreciate that. I didn't get to see who it was, but let me check to see who it was. Let me see if I can see. No, they won't let me see it. Sorry I missed you. But anyway, I really appreciate it. We'll do this again, folks. If you're in here right now, let's go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you really enjoyed the advice and information that I told you about, you know, how to eat healthy and maintain a good health regimen. One thing that I forgot to mention that I do in the morning when I wake up, which also helps, is take vitamins and supplements. Okay, if you're a woman, go get the woman's multivitamin. Men, get a men multivitamin. You know, the vitamins in the store, when you walk in the grocery store, you know, you usually go to that section and it's all filled up. Don't nobody go over there and get vitamins no more. Knowing good and well they're not intaking their vitamins and supplements like they should. So make sure that you go and get what type of vitamins that you know you need, because you can feel in your body if you need more iron. You just look at your hair. Is your hair growing? Okay, you gotta feel your body out and understand what your body needs. Are you lacking energy? Okay, go get an energy supplement or just drink lemon water. So that's it, folks. That sums it up. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. You've been tuned in to the famous Living Realm Network. Make sure that you go back and watch that video that I put at the very front of this video, where I literally showed you another health morning regimen that I normally do in the morning, which also contains apple cider vinegar, the mother. And I'll see y'all next time. And I'll make a video today, later on this evening. I just got to finish eating this food. I'm so hungry right now. It's ridiculous. But 5G New World Order. This has been an exclusive mukbang video. Make sure you bring your food next time I do this. See y'all in the next video. Peace.